Lies on one man. A hat-trick in his last game. Will he prosper once more? We'll have the action on EA TV. Hello and welcome to a stadium that always produces a lively atmosphere. We're at the Estadio do Benfica in Lisbon. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. And we're into the knockout stages of the UEFA Champions League. Tonight it's the first leg of this round of 16 tie. How's it going to go, Stuart?
Well, this is a great tie. Two excellent teams, a great atmosphere and all to play for. I can't wait for this one.
And this is how the starting 11 looks for Benfica.
Well, the 4-4-2 system relies on good combinations all over the pitch. The front two, the central midfield pairing, the fullback and winger, and of course the centre-backs. If you can get these combinations right, you'll have a good team.
This is how the visitors will set up today.
Well, it looks to be the same system here, so it's just a case of which team presses the ball better and which team can get their wide players into more advanced areas. There are some good matchups here.
And we're off. The first half begins with plenty of anticipation in the air. Oh, danger here. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Well, the ball lost here.
Yeah, that was a cheap giveaway.
Oh, it looked really promising for them. Getting a bit congested in the middle of the pitch. A lot of space to attack. Is this the moment? And a goal right off the bat. No wonder they're jumping for joy.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Johan Berg Gudmundsson. Could be dangerous. Opportunity it is. Oh, still not dealt with. sound piece of defending.
Well, that's a good decision. It just buys his team a breather here.
Florentino couldn't keep it. Corner awarded. Trying to deliver it accurately. Not as accurate as it could have been. Luca Bacchio. Now options are plenty. On to Luca Bacchio. Really committed himself to the tackle, and a throw in now. Shaping to shoot. Stopped a certain goal. Who can they pick out? Choi Kyung-rok. Quick break could be on. And a timely intervention. Florentino. Ba. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. Now the keeper grabs it. And losing possession. Florentino. Alexander Ba. On to Luca Bacchio. Nicely timed tackle. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Well, he's certainly not alone. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Now perhaps they can counter from here. And he's broken free. Great movement. Well, it might still work out for them. And second time around, he scores. But the keeper left to wonder what his defenders were doing.
No doubt he'll feel hard done by there, because that first save was brilliant. Very unlucky.
So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Bruma. Take it away. Rios. Chances on. Opportunity again. Another goal! And surely there's no way they can throw this away. Absolutely absolutely dominant.
Well, we can take another look now. It's wonderful interplay between the two of them to start the move. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that. Well, back to the drawing board, I'm afraid. His team have been really poor today.
So, on with the game. And when one team cuts loose in this fashion, it's hard to know what to do next. Choi. And in with a real chance. Well, a forceful effort, but it goes down as a missed opportunity.
Well, he strikes it with power, but not with accuracy. I think that's a big miss.
Here it is now, a substitution. Ba. Wilting under the pressure, and now they try to go forward. Oh, it looked really promising for them.
Well, they certainly got their defensive shape absolutely right there.
Might lead to a chance. Barrios. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes. And he has options available. Must be! Oh, how about that for a tackle? And with that, the first half draws to a close. And we're focusing on him for a reason, Stuart. He's asking plenty of questions of the defenders.
Yeah, he's been impressive, created some really good moments and finished his goal well.
The wait is over. Now we're in business. So the second half begins. Who will steal the show? Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. But they dealt with the threat posed. Interesting pass. Well, really rifling that one in, and he didn't miss by much. Rodriguez. And Benfica come away with it. And that is going to be a free kick. More live football to come. A little note about a future game with us here on EA TV.
Well, that should be a really good game between 2 entertaining teams in a great stadium.
Well, nothing productive, really.
That was really good defending.
Bruma. Rios. And the right place to cut out the pass. And a solid clearance. Oh, what an opportunity. And the keep touched onto the woodwork. Icardi. And snuffing out the danger. And into the last 30 minutes now. Paz. And he read it well. Good wing play. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Good example of pressing without the ball. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Yeah, that's really sloppy play. He had to be more aware there. That should never have been a goal.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. Rios. Just the challenge that was required. Icardi. Well, gifting away possession. Florentino. And he's in. Well, he decided to blast it, and he's been denied by the frame of the goal.
Well, he hit it with such force, he gave the keeper no chance, but he hasn't scored, and therefore it's a bad miss.
Rios. On the ball, Florentino. Icardi. Unable to keep the ball. Well, not pretty, but very gritty.
Yeah, there's been a lot of stray passes. Neither side are playing with fluidity at the moment.
Well, far from textbook defending, but a good piece of tidying up. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Still racing forward. And covering tremendous ground here. A smart stop here. Pavlidis. Bruma in possession. And veering in field. Oh, a magnificent challenge. Possibilities for them to counter. Well, it looked so promising, but it all comes to nothing.
Yeah, that's solid work.
Alexander Ba. Luca Bacchio. Well, spot on with that challenge. Bruma. Losing possession. Could be threatening. Super challenge. He's in here. Oh, he saved it well. And there goes the final whistle. It's a victory for the visitors in the first leg of this tie.
Yeah, really good performance today, and it should make the second leg far more comfortable. Their attacking play was excellent, particularly in the front areas.
And in the final analysis, a really positive performance from this man, Stuart.
Well, he gave that back line a torrid time, didn't he? He was far too sharp for them, always looking to play on the shoulder, took his goals well too. Clearly the difference maker today.